comer sano es comer rico. Entonces, hoy te voy a enseñar cómo preparar una lasaña. Primero, vamos a preparar la salsa de tomate. Entonces, necesitamos tomates cherry, no muchos. We don't want many because we want this to come out dry. So, un poquitos, una taza si puedes. Después, tomates deshidratados, sun-dried tomatoes after this. And you can use as many of these as you'd like. Sun-dried tomato sauce is pretty delicious. Un poquito de cilantro. You can add a little bit of cilantro after this. To your liking. And don't use all of it because we're going to use some of this for our pesto afterwards. También puedes usar un poquito de cebolla verde. Si quieres poner un poquito de orégano o romero, puedes. Un poco de sal. After this, we're going to put it in the processor and we're going to process it until it becomes like a paste. Bueno, rico. Después vas a tener una salsa de tomate, pero deshidratado. So this is going to be a very thick tomato paste. So once you finish with this, we're going to put it into a bowl and get ready to make the pesto. Aquí está la salsa de tomate. Ok, bueno. Step number 1, complete. Y ahora vamos a hacer el pesto. Para el pesto necesitamos primero piñones, espinaca, rúcula o arugula en inglés, ajo, cilantro, todo, cebolla verde. Me encanta poner hojas de acelga, o no hojas de acelga, sí puedes poner hojas de acelga, pero también the stems as well. Y sal. And this is the final pesto. It is so good. No tiene aceite, no oil here. The natural oil of the nuts, o los piñones, el aceite de los piñones es the oil, es el aceite aquí. Cuando tienes tus zucchinis o tus pepinos, when you have your zucchinis or your cucumbers, you're going to look for a thick slice to put on the bottom. And we're going to layer them just like this because you want your bottom part to be as thick as possible so that when you begin to layer your lasagna, you have it ready to go. And I'm going to make a giant lasagna slice. So, primero, ponemos la salsa de tomate. We want to just make sure that we spread it on evenly for the first layer. Ponemos el pesto. At this point now, I'm just adding the next layer del zucchini. I'm adding, porque lasagna tiene layers, tiene niveles, entonces estamos haciendo los niveles. Un nivel de salsa de tomate, un de pesto. Ahora hacemos otro nivel de salsa de tomate. Y esta comida es algo, es un plato que puedes comer para la cena. Tiene muchas calorías, pero también es baja en grasa. And afterwards, if you want to decorate it with a little bit of basil, si quieres decorarlo con un poquito de albahaca, puedes. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just made your first fully raw vegan lasagna. I hope you love this dish, and if you do, please leave us some feedback. I promise when I tell you, you're going to love this dish. Lo vas a encantar. Vamos a hacer un licuado que es fácil. Este es un smoothie que puedes tomar para el desayuno, el almuerzo o la cena, lo que sea. I love this smoothie because it has herbs to help eliminate toxins from your body and heavy metals. It has lemon juice, which is an antibacterial. It has kale, which is a high-protein green veggie. It has pineapple, which is one of the purest forms of carbohydrate and is also inflammatory, which helps with any inflammation in your body as well as digestion. And it has liquid, it has water, so it's hydrating. And we have spinach, which is another form of protein and also adds a really creamy, delicious texture to your smoothie. Entonces, ahora vamos a hacer este licuado. You're going to need a smoothie machine, you're going to need a blender for this. Vas a necesitar una licuadora y empezamos. I like to say that this is my own little invention of a piña colada, except for it's a piña kalelada, yes? So the first thing that we're gonna add is our pineapple. Primero ponemos la piña. Wow. Después ponemos the kale. And kale is one of the most nutritious greens on the planet. They say that there are more minerals in kale than any other green. Ahora la espinaca. Y la espinaca tiene proteína, mucha proteína. For those of you who are wondering where you get your protein on a raw vegan diet, this smoothie has tons of protein. Que este licuado tiene bastante proteína por las verduras que están aquí. Y un poquito perejil. No mucho. Parsley is really strong. If you want this to be very strong, add more parsley. If you want it to be sweeter, less parsley. Okay, let's go. Y también quiero decir, si necesitas más agua en tu licuadora, también puedes añadir agua de coco. Wow. Mira qué rico. Okay, listo? Let's go ahead and pour it into our jar. Wow. Qué delicioso. Do you see all of the movement happening here? I love that. This is how you know you have a really beautiful, active, delicious smoothie. All right, you guys, this is my piña kalelada. Not my piña colada, sin alcohol, without alcohol. It's delicious, it is a complete meal, and I hope that you enjoyed this smoothie. Cheers.